Be clear here, that is restricted to farmland. Chinese nationals cannot buy American farmland, or farmland in Florida, I should say. Congressman Mike Waltz joins us this morning, a Republican from the Republican state of Florida, if I may say so. Congressman, this sounds a little draconian to me. No Chinese national can buy farmland in Florida?
Actually, Stu, I think it makes sense. I think American people think it makes sense. I want to give kudos to a fellow Green Beret, State Senator Jay Collins, who led the charge on this. It's not just Chinese nationals, it's Russians, Cubans, Venezuelans, Iranians, Syrians. Adversarial countries shouldn't be buying up key elements of our food supply. And the legislation also prevents them from buying land within 10 miles of our sensitive military installations and our critical infrastructure. I think it's gone on for way too long. I'm looking to mirror that legislation nationally because we know the Chinese have been deliberately, in particular, have been deliberately doing it. We were able to stop it outside of a key Space Force base in North Dakota. But look, we have 350,000 acres that we know of that the Chinese Communist Party are behind. We need to claw that back and we need to ban it.
I understand you met recently with some leaders overseas. You met with Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. You met with King Abdullah of Jordan. And I believe maybe you met with Sisi, the leader of Egypt. Okay, with all those meetings, can you assess what is our standing in the Middle East these days?
It was a key theme from everyone, Stu, that they believe the United States is backing out of the Middle East, that we're not as strong as we once were, and that it all started with Afghanistan and that debacle. That was one point. The other point from Bibi in particular is that Iran with nukes would be worse than anything else that we face because it's an irrational, aggressive, religiously focused extreme regime. But on the good news front, I do believe, and he believes, that there is a deal to be had with the Saudis in expanding the Abraham Accords. And if that happened, that could be a real game changer. Not only would the Saudis bring other countries with them, it would provide a real bulwark against Iran, and it could unlock an opening with the Palestinians to finally begin settling that issue. So mixed bag, some very dire news, but also some real possibilities if this administration would think bold enough and actually get in there and lead towards Middle East peace.
Congressman, thank you very much for joining us. Two disparate subjects, but you covered them all in 3.5 minutes. That's pretty good, I got to say. Congressman, thank you, sir.
Thanks,
yes, sir.
Right,
See you again real soon.